Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I have a quick look using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I've done a look recently using the 1 palette, and I'm going to do another one using the 3, all in build up for the new Naked Smoky palette that's coming out from Urban Decay in July. So I just created this really nice smoky cool tone look, and we're just going to go ahead and get started into it. So let's begin. Okay, first we're going to start out with this NYX eyeshadow base. This is in white just because I wanted to lay down something that's going to kind of cancel out the redness. I am filming at night here, so the lighting is a little bit off. This is one of the first times I've really fully filmed at night, so if the lighting's bad, forgive me. So we're going to go into the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. This is probably one of my favorite palettes. I'm going to go in with the color Tease, and I didn't really let that base set as long as I needed to, so it was a little bit tacky when I went in with this color, but I really just went and blended it out. So just put that through the crease. I love this color. It's a nice mauve-y taupe shade. It's matte and it's a perfect transition color. You can really put it in lightly, or you can build it up as you see I did here, because we're going to kind of do a little bit of a smoky eye. So I'm going to go in with the color Foxy, which is a matte cream shade, and I'm just going to put this under the brow bone, lay that down first, and then I'm going to just like on the upper part of it put Booty Call, which is a really nice champagne type color. So I'm just going to kind of put that right under the brow bone. And then I'm going to go with Foxy again and kind of lay that down over the base, all over the lid. I wasn't really sure where I was going with this eye at first. It kind of changed throughout, but I did put that as a base first. So I'm going to go into color Busted and use this on an E45 brush. It's just a really nice brush that comes to a point, a tapered brush that comes to a point, so it goes really nicely into my crease. And I'm just putting that Busted color through the crease. I kind of got a little bit messy with it, so I had to go back in with the blending brush that had Tease on it and kind of blend that all out again. And I went in with this color Snakebite, which is another one of my favorite colors from this palette. I got it a little bit wet with some Fix Plus and just kind of patted that on the outer portion, the outer V of the eye. So you can either get it wet or not. I just really wanted that nice metallic feeling. So you see how metallic it is when you get it wet. It's a really nice bronze color. Then I went in with Verve on my finger, and I just kind of pressed that onto the lid and melded it into the outer portion. And then I went in with this eyeliner. This is from Cailyn, and it's in like idefine liquid liner. This is the smallest eyeliner, and it really works well to get close to the lash line. So I got really close to the lash line, just did a very thin wing and winged it out. And as you see on the other eye, I kind of got some Verve on. I went and pressed a little bit more in, and it looks like it's lash glue, but trust me, it's just a little bit of eyeshadow on my lash band. And for my mascara, I went in with this combination Maybelline Colosal Volume Express and MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash for my bottom lashes. That's a tongue twister. So I don't finish up my bottom lashes till later, but I went in with the combo Pistol and Busted to kind of, after I did my wing liner and I got that shape, I went in with this combination. I love the shade Pistol, so just put that in the crease, and then I put on some lashes, either the Red Cherry number 415. Now for my foundation, I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 5.5 and the Cover FX Natural Finish in N25. I just mix those two together using a beauty blender. And then my concealer is from MAC Prolongwear Concealer in NC20. Put that under the eyes, and I just press that in again with the beauty blender. And then I'm going to set that all with MAC's Prep and Prime Translucent Powder. I've really been liking using this to set my under eye concealer, and I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush for that. Just go ahead and press that under the eyes. And then for eyeliner, I'm using this one from Urban Decay 24/7. It's the Naked 3 one. It's a dual-ended liner, and I'm going to go ahead and go in with the color Dark Side on my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with the color Busted, and just using any type of smudge brush and put that under the lash line. I didn't go all the way in because I'm going to take Verve and I'm going to use that on the inner portion and then kind of blend it into that middle part. And then I'm putting Verve in the inner corner, which I typically would put Booty Call, but I really liked this silver smoky of this. So for my bronzer, I'm using NARS Tahiti Bronzing Palette. This is Laguna in a bronzing palette. It comes with a mini Ita brush. I love this for contouring, so I'm just going to kind of contour a little bit of my face using this. And then I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze. And I'm going to just use this Real Techniques blush brush and kind of run that around the perimeters of my face. Really gives that like bronze glow look. So I just kind of ran that all over my forehead, doing that 3 shape all over my face. I used the Laguna to contour, and then this is to bronze. For my cheeks, since I was going cool tone, I wanted to use this Clinique Cheek Pop blush in Pansy Pop. I really love it. It's a really nice light wash. It's very buildable, pretty, like cool tone pinky purple color. And then for my highlight, I actually used Booty Call from the palette on this setting brush, again from Real Techniques. So I just took that down the bridge of my nose and on the high points of my cheeks. For my lip combination, again keeping with the cool tone, I'm using NARS Alagua Velvet Liner Alagua and Anastasia Lip Gloss in Pastel Pink. I just kind of used a thin layer of pastel pink after I put on the lip liners. So that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for a look with the Naked 3 palette. I'll see you all in the next video.